do?
Your father trusts me. And I need you to trust me too. And do exactly as I say. I'm gonna get you home safe.
Okay. Okay, Leon.
All right. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to our Resident Evil 4 on professional difficulty walkthrough.
Seriously?
This is chapter 5 and we have just rescued Ashley from her captors, and the mission of this chapter is to successfully bring Ashley back to the rendezvous point that Hunnigan has sent out to us. So, having Ashley with you on professional difficulty is not as bad as it is in the original, or it's not as bad as you think it would be. Really, the enemies don't attack her at all. They only attack you. If they do aggro onto her, they just will end up grabbing her and not attacking her, so that rarely happens. So what we're gonna do here is just make sure we keep Ashley kind of away from all the action. I like to keep her back so that she has no chance of getting grabbed. I know right here when we make our big escape back to the
It's okay, I've got you.
main village section, there's going to be a lot of enemies. There's going to be a lot of parasites.
Hey, trust me.
And you just have to take your time with it. Make sure you kill the enemies. Don't rush through, because that's when she gets grabbed. And then when she gets grabbed, they start getting distance on you. And then you just start to panic and make mistakes. So just take your time, make sure she's behind you.
Thanks.
And make sure you have a good line of sight of all the enemies so that she doesn't get grabbed. And if she does happen to get grabbed, I mean, the enemies put her on her shoulder. You can just go up to the enemy and knife him, and it's a one-hit kill. And that prevents them from turning into a parasite. So right now, Hunnigan is setting a point of interest for us on the map to get to for our extraction, which of course doesn't work because it's raining and the weather's super bad. And I think that's super cool about this game is the dynamic weather. Well, it's not really dynamic because the weather's only this bad in this part of the game. So for these first couple enemies, you kind of want to stealth them just to get them out of the way easier so they don't aggro everybody else. So right now there's a bunch of enemies in the church. I think he sees me right now, and it's
Oh god! What is wrong with these people?
so just keep her behind. There's gonna be about 4 or 5 enemies that come out of the church from the right. So if you keep Ashley right behind you here,
Hang on.
then they won't be able to get behind you. You'll have a good line of sight on them. There's no enemies that spawn behind, so you'll be alright there. The cool thing about this game is the options that they give you for Ashley. That was unfortunate, she got knocked out. The options that they give you for Ashley in this game, the option of the right stick, you can press to make her spread out or come closer to you. I tend to make her spread out in this section. So this is actually to my advantage. She actually carries Ashley to where we need to go, and if Ashley didn't get incapacitated, then that would have been actually beneficial for me, because I would have told her to just run and we would have just made it to the exit. But that's not what happens. Ashley's incapacitated, which is, I mean, not the worst thing, because she's kind of just set in that area while you can just fight the enemies. They're not going to kill her while she's incapacitated, so you don't have to worry about her. What they are going to do is pick her up from that seated position, try to take her away, so just be careful of that. But other than that, she's just going to be sitting there. Some enemies are going to go after her, but they mainly prioritize you. So just make sure your knife is taken care of. Make sure you have a couple extra knives just in case your main knife breaks, just so if they do pick her up, you can just stab the Ganados and insta-kill them. So overall, this part was kind of messy, but I mean, we got through it. It's not too bad. Just take your time, kill all the enemies, and
No, I'm okay.
if you happen to get lucky and the Ganados carry her all throughout the cemetery section, then I mean, you could just knife the Ganado that's carrying her, and then you'll have a head start on all the enemies. You can just make it to the section where the merchant is. So a couple more enemies here. Gonna just pick them off. I think in my opinion a flash is pretty good there too, because all the enemies are pretty much bunched up. You can just throw one flash there, get everyone stunned. And another cool thing is if you can equip like accessories for Ashley, and flash grenades will not stun her if she's wearing sunglasses, which is a cool little detail. Because other than that, if you throw a flash in her vicinity, she gets flash banged as well. So make sure you repair the knife. So
there's some things don't.
So made it through the church area, made it through the cemetery area. Now all we need to do is make it through the main village section with Ashley. I think a brute spawns and a couple more Ganados, but it'll be alright. Brutes in this game are not that bad.
Thank you. A well-tuned weapon can make up for
just upgrading some stuff
lack
here.
of skill.
You really want to focus on prioritize upgrading the Red 9, because you're mainly going to be using that gun throughout the whole game. On professional, it's a very powerful handgun. It's very accurate, although it's not accurate right now because it doesn't have its stock.
Hey, can we take a break?
But
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
when you get the exclusive upgrade, it gets ×2 power. It becomes the best gun in the game.
Right about the
So that's basically what you want to strive to throughout the early game. And another thing too is when we get to the cabin fight, if you run out of ammo in said fight, Luis will always give you some spare handgun ammo. He'll never give you any extra ammo like shotgun, sniper, etc. He will only give you handgun ammo if you happen to become low on ammo. So you really want to prioritize upgrading that prioritize upgrading the handgun ammo, or upgrading the handgun, because that is basically all the guns you're going to be using for the cabin fight. And it's a messy fight on professional. That cabin fight took me about 1 or 2 times, 3 times. I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've recorded this gameplay. But shotgun and red 9 is basically the only guns you're going to be using during that fight, and flash grenades. That's a big thing too, flash grenades. Make sure you have plenty of flash grenades for that. Because I think I walked into that fight with like 1 or none, and it was just a big pain in the butt. Because parasites spawn like crazy, you get overwhelmed because it's a small space. And you just need a flash to regroup and everything, and if you don't, you're just non-stop. And it's just brutal. So Ashley's getting caught up in all this. It's alright. She'll just go down, she won't die. Just make sure the enemies don't aggro onto her and carry her away. Just... they're all aggroed on me right now, so they're only going after me. Oh my lord. So a random bear trap just spawned. I don't know how that got there. But it's just Parasite Avenue right now. I mean, godly, how many? There's been 3 Ganados. I mean, Parasite spawns out of the 5 Ganados. Just insane luck by me. So now that you have Ashley in the main village section, you can pick up some treasures that you weren't able to get when you came by yourself a couple of chapters ago. It'll be the barn. You can now access barn, and when you go to Mendez's house, you can get upstairs into the little attic area, and you can get the antique camera. And then that sells you for about like 15,000 pesetas. So, pretty cool. Trying to stealth this Ganado, but it's not gonna work. Just make sure you don't shoot Ashley. Still my Ganado. So this chapter, chapter 13, the first chapter on the island, I want to say chapter chapter 7 for sure, the first chapter in the castle. And then like chapter 4, like the open world section. I want to say these are all my favorite chapters in the game. Just really cool, the atmosphere. It's really dark. Just being able to explore. Ganados everywhere, just creepy stuff. I really like how they did this remake. Just atmosphere, they didn't make it full on like action. I don't think they replicated the atmosphere as well as the remake, or not as well as the atmosphere was in the original, but I think they did a pretty good job of replicating it. It's a pretty spooky game. Just late night, turn your lights off, crack a window open.
Over here.
Okay.
Make sure it's a windy day and you'll be pretty immersed. So you want to give Ash a little lift here. She'll get into the little cabin. Open it up for you. And you'll get a little treasure. I don't remember what it is. Elegant bangle. Cool beans. So I was going through my channel earlier today, and I recognized that I didn't upload chapter 5, or forgot to upload it or something. I had everything edited and recorded, and then I saw the audio got corrupted, so I was pretty upset about that. I don't know, I think I kind of let it sit for a while. And yeah, made me pretty upset.
I just want to go home.
So it's all out of order. You're gonna see it all out of order on my channel. So I think we're gonna take this time now that we're exploring and going back and backtracking and stuff and getting all the treasures that we missed when the first time that we came in here. I think for the next things I want to tackle on my channel,
Come on.
I'm really considering Star Wars The Force Unleashed playthrough. It won't be a blind playthrough because I've 100% of that game, and it's one of my favorite games of all time. I just wanted to try that game out. Sith Master difficulty. Just to relive good old memories, and it'll be a live commentary gameplay. Because I really just love that game, and I'm just paying respects for it by uploading it to my channel. It's going to be one of my first live playthroughs. Another one, I was thinking about doing Village of Shadows of Resident Evil 8, but I mean, doing that on a new game around a Village of Shadows is pretty much fucking impossible. And I don't think many people would try just a new game of Village of Shadows just randomly. I think everybody would do that pretty much on New Game Plus. And I mean, you really don't need a guide for that, because your weapons are going to be decked out by the time you get close to the end of that game. And your weapons are going to be already decked out at the beginning, but I mean, you're going to have all the unlockable stuff and everything. So, oh, here's the thing. So if you make it to Mendez's house, a strong enemy will spawn, which is a big old mutated dog. He's a strong boy. It's a toss-up for me. On professional, he takes a lot of bullets to take down, but I mean, you do get about, I want to say, 10 spinals for it to trade in for the merchant. But I mean, you have a tough, very, 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 very tough fight on professional that's very ammo demanding in the cabin fight coming up later in the chapter. So I mean, should you try to kill this dog? For me personally, I don't try to, because you're going to walk into the cabin fight with very minimum resources, and you need as much resources as possible to get through that fight, because the more you have, just the easier it will be. And I mean, you really don't need to do this fight. It's an optional fight. And I mean, you'll get the spinals over the course of the game. It's just a matter of if you want to fast track the spinal collection. At the beginning of the game, rather than later game. So I mean, it's really up to you what you want to do. I know in the gameplay it's going to show me that I try to kill him, but I don't think I succeed. I just pretty much waste all my ammo and go into the cabin fight with nothing. But if I were you, I would not, depending on your what was I gonna say? I would or would not, determining on what you walk into this fight with in your inventory. Yeah. So, and this like mini boss fight is just fucked. I mean, he's a fucking pain in the ass to kill. So yeah, I'd rather just not fight him at all. You're just wasting healing items and you're wasting ammo. So back to what I was saying. So Force Unleashed on Sith Master difficulty. Definitely want to do that. Resident Evil 9 on Insanity. I haven't really gone through that game on Insanity as much as I have this game on Professional to know like all the tips and tricks and just all my tips and experiences that I could give you guys into helping y'all beat that. So I don't know if it would really be like worthwhile to post. I do like that game, but I don't think it's... I definitely like just this game, RE4 Remake, better than RE9. RE3 Remake, I don't think y'all guys really want to see that.
Seriously, this can't be happening.
RE2 Remake on hardcore difficulty, that could be a possibility. How to get like an S+ rank. Strongly consider doing that. I think that would be pretty interesting to upload. So now we're going through the little what is that thing called that Hunnigan calls it? Wheelbarrow? No, not wheelbarrow. I don't fucking know. Just going through this little area right here. It's not that hard. There's gonna be just enemies walking around. It's just a little ammo dump before you get to the cabin fight. Almost shot Ashen in the ass right there. But yeah, nothing too bad. I mean, you could cheese the enemies here by using this fence tech. It gives you invincibility frames when you vault it. Just make sure to be careful to not shoot Ashley in the face while you're doing this. That would be great. So, a couple of days ago, I just beat RE6 for the first time. And man, that game was a slog to get through. It just dragged and dragged and dragged and dragged. After I completed the game, I just had no desire to play through it again. And which is typically not the case after I beat any Resident Evil games. After I beat any Resident Evil games, I want to automatically reload them, go New Game Plus, run through them again, run through them a third time, fourth time, fifth time, until I just complete everything in the game. But after I beat RE6, I'm just like, I think I'm done here. I think I've fulfilled all my desires, so to speak, with this game, and I've just had it. So yeah, I think they eventually make their way up to remaking RE5 and RE6. They're gonna have a lot on their plate. I mean, it's not gonna be an easy job to do, to make those games. Well, RE5 is a good game, co-op, but to make those games to the level that these remakes are, it's going to be a task for Capcom, and I think they can do it. I have confidence in them to do so. So here we go. We are coming up to the cabin fight. I'm gonna talk to the merchant real quick, sell all our stuff to get some money. As far as upgrade, I don't remember what I upgrade here.
Not bad.
Still can't get the Red 9 stock. So not walking in with a lot of. Definitely want to get the flash grenade recipes, because you're going to be making a lot of those. But definitely walking into this fight with minimal resources. Just upgrading the shotgun, making sure it's decent enough to use in this cabin fight, because you're going to get overwhelmed a lot. So as far as my strategy for the cabin fight, here we go. I'm going to talk more in depth when we get into the fight. So let's make our way over there right now and let's get it started.
Hey, listen, about earlier.
Yeah, about that.
Hey, I see you found your missing señorita.
Senorita has a name, it's Ashley. You are?
Name's Luis. Encantado.
Great. We all have names. Now then. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Very good questions, unfortunately.
Hide, now.
In that case, here, help me.
Ashley, quick! Over here.
Go. Okay, it's game time.
Alright, it's game time. So automatically you want to grab the wooden planks and you want to put them in the back window to cover up the back. So my strategy for this is basically hanging in the back while enemies flood the first two windows. You always want to let them come in. I choose to let one side come in like automatically and then kind of delay the second window ganado from coming in. So this little portion here ends when you close off both windows. So I don't know the exact number of ganados killed for them to start spawning the wooden planks, but I want to say it's like maybe if you kill 10 then they start spawning them. So you just kind of want to hang back here, pick them off one by one, let them in. You can kill the first couple ones that you see that are outside, and oh my god, the aim is so terrible. You can kill the first couple ones that you see outside, because those are definitely not going to spawn the wooden plank. So when you start getting overwhelmed like this, make your way upstairs. It's alright. It's alright if you deviate from the plan a little bit. But when you see enemies starting to spawn into ganados, you definitely want to kill them as soon as possible, or knife them and prevent them from turning into parasites, because when they turn into parasites, then all hell starts breaking loose and you start definitely getting overwhelmed fast, because then you start worrying about them, and then once you start worrying about the parasites and you spend about like 6 bullets on them, that's when the other normal ganados start ganging up on you from behind and just going to town on you. So make sure you prioritize those ones that are starting to become parasites, and make sure you knife them before they can pop back up as parasites. So yeah, feel like you start getting overwhelmed, grab your shotgun. There, I missed him again. Yeah, it's getting a bit hairy right now. So good thing I had a couple grenades. Flash grenades too. Make sure you have a couple of them. Flash grenades are your friend. So there you go. Wooden plank just spawned. Close that window up. Now you got a little bit less granados to worry about, but flash grenade right now would be heavenly. I think there we go. Yeah. I always tend to save flash grenades for when 2 or more parasites are in the room with me, just so I can get more bang for my buck. So there you go. A second wooden plank has spawned. Cover up the second one. So now the second part of the fight has started. Granados are going to start getting ladders, and they're going to try to make their way upstairs. So here's a big tip for this fight. Do not stay upstairs during this fight. Whatever you do, do not stay upstairs, because you will get overwhelmed quick, and there's just no points to camp, or there's no points of interest that will benefit you upstairs. So just, if you find yourself upstairs, eliminate some enemies and just quickly and just make your way back downstairs. You don't even have to worry about knocking the ladders down to prevent them from coming up. It'll be alright. Just loot, regroup if you need to, come upstairs and regroup. If you're getting overwhelmed downstairs, and just make your way back downstairs. As you can see right now, I'm starting to get overwhelmed upstairs, make my way back downstairs, and we are good. So after about a certain amount of time, a brute is going to spawn downstairs. And there he is right there. So our strategy does not deviate. We're going to stay downstairs. We're going to kind of loop him a little bit. And right now we have going a little bit smooth upstairs. Pretty surprising. So I see that brute coming upstairs. I'm gonna kind of bait him to come upstairs and make my way downstairs. There's a lot of enemies right now upstairs. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty hairy. Yeah, and that's exactly why you don't stay upstairs, because that will happen. So yeah. There you go. Making my way downstairs, bringing the brute with me. Gonna kind of kite him down here. Big enough space to loop him around. And I think when you kill him, there's a couple more seconds after that, and then the fight is over. So just prioritize killing him. Enemy gets too close, and by enemies, just take that enemy out. But there you go, he's down. Fight is going very smooth right now. And we are about to be done here in a couple more seconds, and boom. Ashley finds a way out, and we are done with this fight. Went pretty smoothly. I think that was my best that I've ever done this fight on professional. So not too bad at all. Just flash grenades, flash grenades, flash grenades. Make sure you have enough resources to make flash grenades. That's my biggest takeaway from that fight. And just not staying in the upstairs or downstairs area for too long. Kind of switch it up a little bit. So with that, that concludes Chapter 5 of Resident Evil 4 on professional difficulty. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in chapter 6. Thank you for watching.
Okay. You saw those people, right? But you have the same thing inside you. The same thing that made them like that. This, what you're experiencing, these symptoms. They're only the beginning.
I don't want to become like them.
You are, well, lucky. You see, at this early stage, the parasite, the plaga, it is possible to remove it with a surgical procedure. And all you need is some know-how. And oh yeah, the right equipment.
Wait, you two?
No worries. See, I have a plan. But you're going to have to trust me. Great, we're partners then.
Hey, why are you...
No time for any questions. The clock is ticking.
Why are you helping us?
Because it makes me feel better. Let's leave it at that. I will contact you later.